Fellow Canadians, please stand together and sing in our new national anthem, eh?
Oh, Canada, you wore the frozen crown, proclaimed you owned the sport, then watched it all melt down. Oh, Canada, for all your hockey lore, when the Eagles soared, your goose was cooked and gold flew south once more. Oh, Canada, your dreams of being great can only now be realized if you become the 51st state.
What's on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and we have perhaps the most brutal ratio in internet history, the most brutal backlash, backfire, epic fail in history, and that comes just hours after Team USA, not just the women, but also the men, both earned their way to gold medals in ice hockey. And it was particularly sweet for Americans because Canada has dominated for many, many years. I'm not going to pretend like I actually watch sports, so I get the lore here where Canada has been dominant for the past 30 years or whatever, so, and they do, have the pedigree, but they lost to Team USA in an epic way yesterday, and so America's going to do what America does and chant USA. And, Cash Patel's going to be, regardless of how people feel about it, Cash Patel's going to be in that locker room. He plays hockey. He likes hockey. It's not like he was just there as, a figurehead. And, people are absolutely melting down about that. How about we just enjoy that Team USA had an epic victory, but not the woke media. They had big problems about it, but America for once wasn't having it. This is basically a lot of people in this country woke up very, very early and right before church got greeted with this. I can't not get involved in it. All right. I'm only human. All right. And I'm an American. So we have this thing called patriotism here. The mainstream media has told people for the past, 100 years now that that's an evil thing and that we shouldn't be proud of our country. And that makes you an evil bad guy from World War II if you have pride in your country. We're just kind of over that nonsense. And the Huffington Post decided, well, let's dump all over it. If you're waving the American flag or chanting USA, if that turns you off right now, you're not alone. Let's look at what happened here. A response from Jimmy's Famous Seafood with a symbol, go yourself. 119,000 likes. 119,000 likes. Now, I'm wondering, Jimmy's Seafood. Let me see if I can actually see if we have any updated numbers. Jimmy's Seafood, both S's. Okay, Jimmy's Seafood. They are spicy on the main. Let's see if that reply is still up. Let's see if they still are holding strong. I'm guessing that it appears that they are. Let's see. Here it is. If waving the American flag or chanting USA turns off right now, can't wait to try this place. I love me some crab cakes. The reply is still there. It has 183,000 likes. I mean, this is what America has to say with that. They've just followed you. This is the only acceptable response to the Huffington Post. I have never followed an account as fast as I have today. Instant follow, the ratio to end all ratios. I mean, Jimmy's Seafood, I don't know if I'll ever be in the area where they are, but you see this as like, when cheering for Team USA requires therapy, something has gone very, very wrong. Huffington Post Olympics turns patriotism into a psychological problem. We have a late edition for the dumbest thing written by the media during the 2026 Winter Olympics, and it comes from the Huffington Post. Actually, it's not even a late edition. There's a name for the discomfort you're feeling watching the Olympics right now, the headline reads. Huffington Post originally published the article near the start of the games, but decided it was just so good they had to publish it a second time right before Team USA faced Canada in the gold medal game in men's hockey. Also, shout out to the women who won gold. If waving an American flag or chanting USA turns you off right now, you're not alone, the sub headline reads. Whoops, I held on to the accent a little too long. Apparently, the Olympics were not complete until someone in the left-wing media decided patriotism required a mental illness diagnosis, which is fascinating because these are the same people who believe that being transgender is, quote, an identity and not a mental illness, and that's besides the point. While President Donald Trump's deportation agenda separates families and federal agents detain 5-year-olds and take out unarmed civilians, American athletes are winning medals on behalf of the nation at the Olympics right now. The first paragraph reads, framing the deportation of illegal immigrants as separating families immediately alerts the readers that the author has no interest at all in providing reasonable commentary, but is committed to the ideological agenda. In addition, casting Alex Peretti, who appeared to be armed at a protest, and Renee Good, who tried to weaponize her vehicle as unarmed civilians taken up by feds, is both misleading and wildly irresponsible. But that's not what we're talking about right now. Patriotism equals mental illness. Now, this is something that the mainstream media has really tried to push onto Americans, basically ever since, the probably 2016 election. This idea that loving your country is bad. Now, it's not bad if you're gay and you love, it's a huge part of your agenda, your identity, or if you're trans, or if you're black, or we have a whole month for black people. If Canada is really proud of their country and they want to be, patriotic, that's fine. If the UK wants to be patriotic, that's fine. But in America, it's mental illness. The Huffington Post interviewed 3 therapists for this quote story about rooting for the United States at the Olympics. The cognitive dissonance of rooting for U.S. sports while hating the U.S. government is so common that it continues to be one of the main topics I hold a space for in therapy, said Los Angeles-based licensed clinical social worker Amy Monterosa. As we continue to witness national and global atrocities in real time, it can trigger feelings of guilt, despair, shame, and anger. Nah, dude, I was just jacked up for, where is this one guy? He scored the winning goal. I love this country. I think this was, right here. How about this?
So this is pretty.
The emotions of this moment right now.
This is all about our country right now. I love the USA. I love my teammates. It's unbelievable. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong. And we have so much support from ex-players. I'm so proud to be American today.
Woo! Nothing wrong with that. By the way, if he was German and they had won something and he said he was proud to be German, what would be the problem with that? Absolutely nothing. By the way, this guy got his teeth knocked out and still managed to score the winning goal, if I remember correctly. Again, I am a hockey normie. So, yeah, you can see he's got his tooth knocked out, blood on his other teeth, stayed in the game, unlike any one of these NBA players that make 100 times more money than anybody in hockey who have like a finger injury and then they're out for the season. I think I had a clip for that, which was pretty hilarious. By the way, Donald Trump posted this on his Truth Social. Trudeau, you can't take our country and you can't take our game. But you can see, if you're watching, Donald Trump absolutely dominating the Canadian hockey team. Has some excellent stick work there, laying down a brutal check there, celebrating like an absolute Chad. Here he is with some great stick work. All right, there we go. Nice steal by the president. Yep, nice work. I mean, again, why can't, like, are we not allowed to? Yeah, that. Oh, nice to get into a fight. He's just pummeling the Canadian guy. I mean, look, it's okay to love your country, you know, and this idea where, you know, the Huffington Post, look at this, Trump posts unhinged video of himself as U.S. Olympic hockey hero. And Trump calls hockey, and people are upset about this. And again, you can feel whatever way you want to feel about Kash Patel being there. I know he's not well liked right now, but let's just put that aside for this epic call that President Trump calls the hockey team with.
Watch 1 minute. 1 minute. And by the way, your goalie played not bad.
Your goalie played not bad. He had probably one of the best saves I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure there are better saves out there, but it's one of the best saves I've ever seen.
Howie, say hi. Howie, say hi to him. How you doing, Don? I have seen hockey goalies have slightly worse games.
Slightly worse.
Unbelievable, and you were all unbelievable. And that team is pretty good you played. I don't know if it's begin anytime soon, right? And, you know,
I love that the guy, I don't know if that's Kash, but he's just like, not, President Trump's on the phone, he's still cracking a beer.
Tell you what, I just told my people 2 minutes ago, I didn't know they'd be calling. I said, we're giving the State of the Union speech on Tuesday night. I could send a military plane or something, but if you would like to, it's the coolest night, it's the biggest. We're in. Yeah.
Can you pick us up in Miami on Tuesday morning?
Yeah, Tuesday morning. Close the northern border. We'll get cash and we'll get the military to get you guys over.
I'm gonna go. Let's go.
Boys are going to the State of the Union. The nice thing about being president is I can tell you, you don't have to worry about the weather or landing. So we don't care if it's snowing, if it's the worst blizzard, we'll be sailing through that sucker just like you did on the ice.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Now we'll do it at the White House anytime. What would really be cool, and we'll do the White House the next day, we'll just have some fun. We have medals for you guys. And we have to, I must tell you, we're going to have to bring the women's team. You do know that. I do believe I probably would be impeached, okay?
And everyone was upset about this. It's just a joke. He's just joking, okay? And by the way, the women's team 1,000% deserves to be there too, right? Like 1,000% deserves to be there. They won gold medals too.
But anyway, if you could work that out, I would be honored to have you. I'll introduce you to the whole...
I got it, boss. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it, Cash.
I'm on
Cash
it.
is doing it. I'm happy.
I'm fucking on it.
Congratulations. That was an unbelievable game. I don't know if one person that wasn't... Everybody that called me said, I'm watching the hockey game. You know? I don't know if anybody that wasn't. And you're going to be proud of that game for 50 years as you grow older. I mean, it was amazing. So we love you guys. Congratulations. And I hope to see you, Cash, Tuesday night. And I want to shake hands. I'm going to shake hands with everybody, but I got to shake hands with that goalie.
Tuesday night. We'll see you Tuesday night, Mr. President.
See you Tuesday night.
I'm driving the bus, boss. We're bringing the whole bus.
I mean, what is there to be mad about? Like, I know, yeah, one of the all-time great saves. Look, I know people are mad at Kash, but take him out of it. Oh, he made a joke about the women's team. Yeah, so what? Enjoy the win, boys. I look forward to seeing you at the State of the Union on Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
If you